reason we're landing here today specifically is because I actually grew up in Rockwood. I went to 197 Air Cadet Squadron, and just wanted to show you guys that we were really lucky earlier in the week. Paula's from London, and so we were able to land at a high school in London. So it's they've been getting their money's worth. Yeah, exactly. They've been getting their money's worth out of the helicopter this week. But like we've been joking, this is your helicopter, we just fly it. So it's really, it's all because of you and your support that we're able to do the jobs that we do. So right now, if we could get the cadets to put their hands up, just because that's kind of the one main reason we're here. Do you guys have any questions about the helicopter?
Daddy.
Putting you on the spot right now. No? Okay, so I'll tell you a little bit more about the chopper. 1,800 horsepower between two engines. We've got 245 feet of cable, and we've got the ability to do rescues over land and over water. When we do over water work, it's kind of challenging because we fly with visual reference. Doing a landing into this area was actually really kind of easy because I've got a lot of things to look at. When we're over water, we basically don't have anything to look at. We have the bubbles that we create, and that's how we hover. This is not a really good platform to do that. A lot of other helicopters that do overwater rescue, they actually have enough autopilot systems that the pilots can be hands-off and they can actually just dial in all the information on a computer. Helicopter does the work. So, not that we're the greatest asset, but we still do it. We have a question. Awesome.
Are you accompanied by
Yeah, you know what? We work as a team. So the CH-130, or sorry, the CC-130 Hercules, the big sort of transport plane. Whenever you think of a big transport plane, that's probably what you have in your mind. We will often work with them. They'll fly ahead of us. They're way faster, and they've got SARTECs or paramedics in the back that they're able to kick out via parachute. They're able to get to the casualties on the ground a little bit faster than we would, and then we can come in and pick them up after the fact with the hoist. Ideally, we like to be able to land anywhere we can. It's just a little bit easier, it's a little bit safer rather than putting someone who might be sick or injured on the hoist cable. But when that's not an option, it's sort of our party piece right there, that we can hover over top of a location. We don't even need that big of a spot to put a person down in between the trees or on the side of a mountain or certainly into water.
What's the top speed range and ceiling?
Okay, top speed, about 245 kilometers an hour. Range, we talk in time and not necessarily distance, because it's important that the helicopter be able to do some of its job when it gets to where it's going. So we have about 3 hours worth of gas. That equates to 2,500 pounds of gas and approximately $3,700 to fill the tanks. So it's a little bit more expensive than your F-150.
When you say that you go on site and you get there and there's 2 to 3 different organisms to work with, you're going to be working all together. So
That's right.
Is there consistency in the training that's given to all of them so you speak all the same language as you are working together?
That's done through what's called the National Search and Rescue exercise that we do annually, and that's an opportunity for all of these players to get involved. We all descend on one location, and we play around together for a week. We do scenarios, we test each other, we figure out what works, what doesn't work, and we make it so we're doing our jobs better the next year. So yeah.
How long would it take someone to have a helicopter?
Okay, so I can talk a little bit about my path, and I would say it's almost a common path, just because generally people know they want to fly from a young age, and the Air Cadet organization is an awesome opportunity for that. From the time you're 12 until you're 18, you can be a part of the Air Cadets, and you can learn how to fly for free, which is incredible this day and age, because a private pilot's license, when I was going through, was worth 10 grand, so it's probably worth 15 grand or more right now. So that in itself is a massive benefit. I joined cadets when I was 12. I did the glider course and the senior leadership course, and got accepted for the power scholarship, but also got accepted to the military at the same time. So I took the military route. I went to Kingston. I did 4 years of university at the Royal Military College. I got an electrical engineering degree, which is not required. You don't need an engineering or a science degree. You just need some sort of a university degree. After that, I was posted to Montreal, where I did about a year of on-the-job training at the Canadian Space Agency. I worked almost like a civilian as a programmer, which is very uncommon. It was just a random, awesome experience that came up. And then after that, I was posted to Moose Jaw in Saskatchewan for my flight training. Flight training lasted about 4 years for me, and then got posted to Bagotville, where I was selected to fly the Griffin in a search and rescue capacity, and been flying there ever since.